everyone! Oh my gosh, it has been so long since I've done a recording of Magical Diary. I was actually not gonna do anymore because it was actually kind of boring, wasn't getting a lot of views or anything like that, but I did see like 3 people that were like, oh, this is so cool, I love this, and I guess I wanted to keep up the laughs and stuff. It's actually a really, really fun game. I played it through by myself without recording it, so I may know some of the stuff that goes on. The other thing is that you might notice that her name changed. Well, her last name changed. She might have a different eye color. And also you'll see in the resume. It goes straight in. But anyway, you'll see that it says May 27th, which is today, because I got a new computer and I had to re-download everything, so I tried to get it as close as possible, but alright, let's do this. Oh, the voices might change as well, because I don't really remember how I did it, so let's just go with this. Woo! Let's do it. Let's see. Where the fuck am I? Okay, when I arrive at the classroom, I find Professor Potsdam standing by the chalkboard. What is she again? Hello, little seedlings. Please take your seats. That sounds good. Today you're going to learn about green magic, the magic of life. This is a very important skill for any witch or wizard to have, especially when you get to be a certain age. 21? Do we get to make pot? Please say we get to make pot. Your body is a garden to be cared for. Bow chicka wow wow. With proper tending, it could last you for centuries. How old are you, woman? If you're saying it could last for centuries, how old are you actually? Slowly, carefully, you must encourage your subjects to grow in the direction you prefer. Be patient and the rose vines will lose their thorns and twine around you. Okay. One of the students makes a scoffing noise. Wait, that wasn't very good. Okay, that's good. If it can heal, it can kill. What happens if you force something to grow the wrong way? Quickly. Why would you want to do that? Because you don't like the life in front of you. Can you say psychopath? Well, if that's your plan, I can look forward to working with you for a very long time. Ooh, you gonna work with her? Life has its own flow. You can change it, but the harder you push, the more energy you'll need. To cause a great change in an instant takes immense power. Okay. So you'd better get started. Yay! 1 green magic and 1 stress. White magic. When I arrive at the classroom, I find Professor Potsdam standing by the chalkboard. Again. Good morning, Starshines! Oh, jeez. I just want to sit there in class and go, it's too early to be sunshine. Go back to bed. You'll need to sit down before we can start, but take your time, relax, get comfortable. Oh, thank you, God. That's very important when working with this particular style of magic. You mean white magic is the magic of relaxing and doing absolutely nothing? I know a couple people who can do that. Taking her at her word, I yawn and stretch before I settle into my seat. This is me. This is actually me. Yawn and stretch. To some people, white is the absence of color, a blank canvas. In the non-magical world, white is a complete spectrum, all colors combined into one. Really? Okay. In some ways, you could think of white magic as either of these things. White magic is the tool you use to access the spiritual realm. Oh. Okay. Ghosts, dreams, creatures from other planes, and thoughts of those around you. With white magic, you can experience and communicate with things that are normally hidden. There is one thing I need to warn you about. Some people have tried to use white magic to control minds and spirits instead of asking for their aid. She seems deeply depressed about this. Don't do it. You will regret it. Okay. Stop picking at your necklace. It's, okay. Now, shall we go on with the lesson? Yes. What sort of warning is that? Does she mean that it won't work, or that we'll be expelled or arrested, or our brains will melt, or what? I have a very active imagination, it seems. Maybe she'll tell us more later. Success! Gym! There doesn't seem to be any teachers assigned to the gym, just a bunch of equipment that everyone can use. I see several large rubber balls. If I can organize some people together, maybe we can play prison ball. Nice. Well, hello there. I turn to see who's speaking. Who or what is that? He's dressed like a student, but I'm sure I didn't see him at orientation. I would have noticed. Let's see. Pretend everything's normal. Hello. Determined to be polite, I hold out my hand for him to shake. He takes hold of it, but then he bows over it instead. Gentlemen. My name is Damien, and you are? Samara. I don't remember seeing you at orientation. That's because I'm not a freshman. Look at that smug little smirk. Oh, that makes sense. My eyes! What has he done to my eyes? That is so funny. Don't worry, you're not expected to recognize all the upperclassmen on site yet. That's next week. Huh? Right. I'm not sure if he's teasing me or not, but I'd rather just let it go over my head and be done with it. He sighs. I suppose it was too much for me to hope for. What is? No, it's all right. I understand. You've already heard the rumors. What rumors? About me. They say that I'm cursed, doomed to be evil, all because of what I look like. I can't help the way I was born. But now girls like you won't even talk to me. You hate me on sight. Bitch, don't put words in my mouth. The fuck? I like him. I like his hair. He has purple wings, too. That's not it. It seems like no matter what I do, I make things worse. I've just never seen anyone like you before, so I didn't want to stare. I don't know anything about you. I'm new at all this. You mean you're a wild seed? Again with the grin. Don't worry, I won't hold it against you. That wouldn't be very fair of me, would it? No, I guess not. Is it really a problem being wild? My roommate says it doesn't matter, but somebody else was mean about it. I'm not sure it's a good idea to mention the professor by name. I don't want to sound like I'm accusing him. I do. It's always the way of the world. People can be cruel to others who are different. Well, I'm an upperclassman, so if anyone gives you trouble about it, just let me know. I'll scare them off for you. Thanks, I think. You better get on with your physical training. You'll need your strength next week. What happens next week? You'll find out. He winks at me and walks off to the sports equipment office. Is anybody else scared? Raise your hand. Oh, that's right, you can't see me. I'm raising my hand. I'm scared. What a strange boy. His mood seems to change so quickly. Or do I only think that because he looks strange? He looks unusual, certainly, but not ugly. Not at all. Not at all. Yay! Gained one strong and stress. In the late afternoon, I'm sitting on my bed with a magazine when I hear a groan. Ugh. She drops her notebook on the floor, causing it to shed a couple of loose pages. What's the matter? How is her voice again? I think I gave her something... Oh, nothing. Just school. She falls backward onto the bed and kicks off her shoes, letting them arc off in different directions. I hate school. Sitting still, taking notes, listening to lectures about things I know already or never need to know anyway. Blech. Well, you don't have to go to class every day. You were taking it easy today, huh? No, I was doing gym. Same difference. Anyway, it's different for you. If I goof off, my brothers will catch me. I think that's her voice. Not that I care what Donald thinks. But William is different. He's a good guy. He's always looked out for me. Where are you guys from, anyway? Massachusetts. Salem? No, Springfield! Aw, I wanted it to be Salem. But were there really witches in Salem? Sure, there still are, but I know what you mean. A lot of magical people are really connected to their homes. We tend to build a tower and defend it. If things go wrong at home, you fix them. Not so keen on moving. When times were bad for witches and wizards in Europe, they just hid better. They didn't go to America with the early colonies, not in big settlements anyway. Okay. And no wizards from Africa went there at all. So the only proper magical people around were the natives, and by the time of Salem, they didn't want much to do with the colonists. Then a couple of kids came out wild seed, and there wasn't anybody to control them. Ah, so the witches they hanged were real. No, it was only these kids who were witches, but they didn't know it. When they started doing real magic, they were just as scared as the village people. So they blamed other people when the preachers told them to, and it was the other people who got hanged. Hard luck on them. That explains a bit. Anyway, we have school now, so that sort of thing doesn't happen. I guess it's important to go to school, huh? Yeah. Duh. Red magic! Uh-oh, this is one of his classes. What was his voice like? Get to your seat! Hurry up! No chatter! That's good. In this class, carelessness might cost you your fingers. He wouldn't really cut off students' fingers, would he? Look at that grin. Look at that grin. That grin says that he would. Look at that grin. The grin says he would. He'd do it.